What happens when one of Hollywood's most down-to-earth actors dates a billionaire beauty mogul who casually drops 6 figures on a weekend trip? It sounds like a power couple dream, but according to rumors, Timothée Chalamet might be feeling the financial pressure of dating Kylie Jenner. Behind the carefully posed red carpet photos and luxury European getaways, insiders claim Timmy is struggling to keep up with Kylie's ultra-expensive lifestyle. And with a net worth gap that's more than $500 million, who wouldn't? So let's get into it. When it comes to wealth, Kylie Jenner isn't just rich. She's in a league of her own. With an estimated net worth of $700 million, Kylie doesn't just live luxuriously. She lives like a brand. From flying private for 30-minute trips to traveling with full-time security, personal nannies, and staying in the most elite hotels on the planet, this is normal in Kylie's world. Now, stack that up next to Timothée Chalamet, who's estimated to be worth around $25 million. That's still more money than most people will ever see, but compared to Kylie, it's a completely different reality. And while $25 million can buy comfort, it doesn't automatically buy Kylie-level extravagance, especially not when you're footing the bill for vacations, private villas, and all the little luxuries that come with dating someone who's used to living like royalty. But here's the thing. Timmy's been trying to keep up, and that's where the tension starts to show. According to insiders, Timothée hasn't exactly been pulling back. In fact, he's been spoiling Kylie with lavish trips and 5-star experiences, doing everything he can to match her lifestyle, even when it's clearly outside his usual zone. Reports claim that while he's made millions from recent hits, including Dune and Wonka, his spending has started to raise eyebrows. One source even said, Timmy's doing his best to keep up, but sometimes it gets to him. He feels the pinch. And that's not just tabloid fluff. When you look at the scale of their financial gap, the math starts to make sense. Kylie's travel routine alone, private jets, luxury rentals, a full entourage, could burn through a normal millionaire's budget in months. But here's the interesting twist. He's still choosing to do it. Whether it's out of love, pressure, or simply trying to keep the vibe going, he's stepping into a lifestyle that's built for billionaires, not indie film stars. And while Kylie may not be demanding it, what happens when one person is quietly overextending just to keep up? If there's one thing fans love about Timothée Chalamet, it's that he doesn't act like a Hollywood star. Despite global fame, Oscar nominations, and blockbuster roles, Timmy has built a reputation for being refreshingly low-key. You're more likely to spot him in thrifted hoodies and beat-up sneakers than decked out in designer from head to toe. He walks red carpets like he's just crashing the party, and that's exactly why people adore him. He's the kind of guy who'd rather hit a quiet cafe in the East Village than throw money at a $100,000 bottle service night in Vegas. He's artsy. He's understated. And by all appearances, he's not built for the Kardashian lifestyle. So when he gets swept into Kylie's world, complete with luxury jets, 10-person glam teams, and million-dollar vacations, it's not just a financial shift, it's a complete identity shift. And while he's been playing along for now, how long can someone so grounded live in a reality that was never theirs to begin with? Here's where things get complicated. Because this isn't just a story about money, it's a story about balance. Timothée may be doing everything he can to keep up, but that kind of pressure doesn't just stay in the bank account. It shows up in the relationship. Some sources say Kylie isn't even the one pushing for luxury. In fact, insiders have described her as surprisingly chill, even calling her the most down-to-earth of the Kardashian-Jenner clan. So if she's not asking for it, is Timmy putting the pressure on himself? That's the real question. Is he trying to prove something? To her, to himself, or maybe to the world? Because when one person in a relationship starts spending just to meet unspoken expectations, it's no longer about love. It's about performance. And while Kylie might be living comfortably in her bubble of generational wealth, Timmy could be slowly drifting further away from the version of himself fans fell in love with. The internet has been buzzing about this relationship since day one, and not always in a flattering way. Some fans think it's a PR stunt, claiming Kylie's team is using Timmy to reshape her public image, making her seem more relatable by dating Hollywood's golden boy. Others believe the opposite, that Timothée is getting a visibility boost by stepping into the Kardashian-Jenner spotlight. But one theory that's really been gaining traction? That the cracks in this romance aren't new, and that the money tension has been building quietly for months. Reddit threads, Twitter gossip, and blind item blogs are all pointing to the same idea. This isn't just a cute, mismatched couple, it's two people from entirely different universes trying to make it work under constant pressure, intense media scrutiny, and wildly different expectations. And here's the kicker. There are whispers they might be getting engaged. That's right, some reports are suggesting that despite all the tension, a proposal could be coming soon. But the question is, will that ring come with even more strings attached? This isn't the first time money has crept into the headlines about Timothée and Kylie, and that's what makes people nervous. Over the past few months, multiple stories have surfaced hinting at behind-the-scenes financial tension. It's subtle, but noticeable. First, it was about Kylie flying private while Timmy flew commercial. Then it was a luxury vacation that sources said he didn't want to fund. Now, it's straight-up talk of feeling the pinch. One article could be a fluke. 2 might be tabloid noise. But 3? That starts to feel like a pattern. And if these leaks are coming from people close to the couple, it raises a serious question. Is this becoming a long-term problem neither of them is fully admitting? Money alone doesn't break relationships, but when it becomes part of a larger mismatch in values, it usually doesn't stay quiet for long. This could either blow over, or it could explode into the next Kardashian-level breakup drama. It's easy to laugh at celebrity drama, but money stress in relationships? That's very real, even for people who aren't dating a Kardashian. One creator recently shared a story that's been going viral for a reason. He was dating someone older and wealthier, and one morning after a night out, the guy casually said he wanted a McDonald's cheeseburger, soda, and some Tylenol. Seems simple, right? Except he didn't offer to pay. And the creator? He was broke. Like, literally digging through a piggy bank for loose change kind of broke. He ended up walking to McDonald's, buying only enough for his partner, and not getting anything for himself. When asked where his food was, he lied and said he'd already eaten, just to avoid looking like the one who couldn't afford lunch. And that's the part people related to. Because it's not just about the food, it's about the silent pressure to keep up, to not seem like less. Now imagine that same pressure, but on a global scale, with paparazzi watching and tabloids reporting your every move. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner might seem like an unlikely match, but somehow it's worked. At least on the surface. They've been together longer than anyone expected. They've survived rumors, red carpets, and media chaos. But with whispers of financial tension getting louder and a massive $675 million net worth gap hanging in the air, it's hard not to wonder how long they can keep pretending it's all smooth sailing. Because when one person lives in a world of just book the jet, and the other still thinks twice about buying designer, that's not just a money issue. That's a lifestyle collision. And while some fans are predicting wedding bells, others see warning signs. So the real question is this. In a relationship where one person holds the money, the fame, and the empire, who really holds the power? And more importantly, how long can that balance last?